Well, back out here again. It's been, I don't know, a week or so since I've made a video. We had lots and lots of rain. Kind of getting everything fired up and getting everything going to try to get back on building this road up. So we're hauling clay into this after we undercut it. You can look and see what we're going to have to deal with here. It's kind of hard to imagine, but we're going to have to build a road through this mess right here. All this water standing and everything's completely terrible, but we're going to try to see if we can get something to work and keep moving forward, hopefully. All right, so we're going to go down here first and start undercutting this mess out, and you see it's terrible. There's water and crap standing all over everything. This is the real bad section right here, about 50, 60 feet long. I think once we get up past that, maybe it won't be as bad, because this is kind of the lowest point. There's just nowhere for this stuff to go right here. Try to isolate that water from me. Just don't want that water to run back in on after I undercut this, so I'm just going to try to kind of push it off a little bit. Maybe it'll kind of run its way back. See what we got here. Bunch of mess, I'd say. Try to keep that from rolling in on me best I can. There's a section we're trying to get down to here. You can feel it. It's different than what we're digging out here. It was pretty deep on that last little section we filled up there. It was about 5 feet down, and it's been anywhere from 2 to 3 feet mostly. But right there's where it is. That's where we're wanting to be at. So it's not very deep here. It looks like maybe about 2 or 2.5 feet or so. So that's not too bad there. Now, when it's 5 or 6 feet, the fill, that's when it gets time consuming. Bit of water sitting out there. I'll just try to go ahead and scoop it up. That way it doesn't mix down in my good stuff. I just kind of take and eyeball myself up. We got a little wide on this section right here, which that'll be okay, but it needs to be about right in there. You can kind of see this stuff that we're digging out. It's just, I don't know, it's sandy, but it's like muddy. I don't know what they classify that as, but it is not good for anything. It doesn't seem to ever dry out. It doesn't pack. It doesn't do anything. So we're having to cut all of it out. We'll make sure we go back into our good clay at least. There we are. I'll keep undercutting this out, and I'll come back with something when we're doing a little bit different. Well, we're hauling dirt now to build up the cut that we just cut in the road. So we've got the 35 ton, and we've got this the little military truck coming in. 2 trucks. Might as well. The military truck doesn't haul a lot, but might as well use it. Every little bit helps. It's kind of a hard spot to load here. Just the way we have to do it and all that, but it just is what it is. Kind of feels like you're in a hole all the time. And it's hard to load the truck down low on the same level because that one's got sideboards on it, so you got to really watch what you do. real quick the way to go about it, because while this one's backed in here, the other one has to sit out there and wait until he leaves, then he backs in, because we can't make a loop here. One, we can't disturb any more ground than what we are, and two, it's the type of soil that's on top won't support the weight of the trucks. So we'll have, pretty much like this right here, we've had to dig a road out just to even get the haul trucks back here to get to this good clay. There's about 2 feet of just worthless sandy like stuff on top that just won't hold weight, and it won't dry up and won't compact and won't do anything. So we have to pretty much remove that just to be able to get back here. So every time if it's, say if they were calling for rain, we'd have to fill this whole road back in so that it doesn't hold water, and then come back the next day, dig it right back out. It's just a bad situation, really. Getting a little bit of rock in places here. Not sitting very level. Can't reach the end of the bed, so I have to kind of put it in there and shove it into the front side just so I can get a full load. If I get him to come back any closer, then I can't swing around. Need a bigger bucket to load trucks with. This one right here, I like this one because it has a good breakout strength because it's smaller. It's 36 inch. I need about a 48 or so is what I really need. Send him on his way. And while I'm always waiting, since I've got the time, I just go ahead and and start breaking out some of this hard ground and kind of getting it loose. That way it makes it so much faster when me trying to load the next guy here. If I've kind of got it broke loose, makes my passes quicker. Plus it gives me time to kind of neaten the hole up and kind of getting it straight and get everything I can get out of it. Pretty hard ground. Say this one here doesn't haul much, but every little bit helps. We use that one for hauling just miscellaneous stuff around. If you can get it in the bed of it, it'll haul it. Stumps or rocks or just anything. It gets in really tight spots. And we just had it sitting around, so we thought, hell, we'll just bring it out here and use it. That's good for hauling like riprap and stuff if you're trying to put some of that down or use them for like bedding boxes and stuff. You can't really scoop out of it, but you can take it right to where you need it. So we keep it around just for that. We did have two sideboards on it. We were hauling some stumps in it and it tore it off. You can get about 6 or 7 yards in it. It's about all she'll hold before she overflows. can see, we're kind of putting our stumps back in our borrow pits here, and I arrange them so that there's no voids. So once I kind of get it to where all the space is taken up or whatever, I'll layer some dirt in there to make sure there's no voids in it or whatever, and tap it down pretty good. And then if there's room, we'll put more stumps, but if not, we'll just fill the rest of the hole up with some more dirt. Alrighty, right there's pretty much all the stumps that I can fit in this hole. You can see we still got about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet of clear space on top of the stumps, so that we don't, so that no one hits it with anything. Like I said, we're on the very edge of the property here where no one will be putting anything anyways. So that's where they're going to be at. Well, that's pretty much what it looks like whenever we fill over the top of the stumps with some of that old clay that we can't use. I'm going to have them dump another load out here and just kind of push it across all this. And you can see we're still probably 18 inches to 2 feet down lower than what the grade is, and that's for all this topsoil to go back on top of this right here. So by the time I fill that in or whatever, that should get it right back to where it should be. That allow some time for that to kind of set a little bit, which we'll walk it in, track it in and stuff like that to kind of keep it from doing that. And then we'll scoot back and do another hole. But as you can see, we've went pretty much from where the traco is all the way to there in today and yesterday. So I don't know how many yards came out of that, but it was several dump truck loads. Well, I'll come back when I got something else. Well, all right, this will be a wrap for today. We only went maybe about 30-40 feet today. We were taking care of some other issues down here, so we didn't get to haul as much. I've got this area here stripped back. For tomorrow to get with it, I'm going to take some of this dirt over here and bale it over the side there to give me a little bit more room. But we'll start our other cuts right here to get our bulk clay to build up with, and then we'll be filling this area back in as well. But we're going to get back after it tomorrow.